This looks interesting. What up, my chicken choking incels? Today we're doing animals I can beat in a fight tier list. My very first non-tier list short tier list. Grandpa! Oh, what the hell? Kermit, what do you want? So, what are you doing? I'm doing an animals I can beat in a fight tier list. Oh, you better take frogs off that list. I get it, you killed me during that darn out of context video. And I don't regret it. That frickin' chicken sandwich. That frickin' chicken sandwich video did not belong on the internet. I'm not even the one who uploaded it. But yeah, I was talking about last week. The hell did you do last week? Well, you know how all of a sudden our neighbors started acting weird, like they just lost their fucking mind? Well, I found the guy who did it. Who the hell was the guy who did it? Wait, you broke his back? Sure did. He's gonna be in a wheelchair real soon. Wow, frogs are on that Beyonder level shit. Sure are. So, wait, you weren't the one who uploaded the chicken sandwich video? No, I believe it was some YouTuber called Are You Super Cereal. Oh, sons of bitches! Alright, So wait, you killed me for no reason? Who the hell said that? Been a pain in my ass for a long time. Well, hey, wait. What? So, why did you come in here again? Oh, yeah. Kronk found the basement with all your body pillows. What, how? He pulled the wrong lever. And me and you are gonna have a long talk about this. Son of a biscuit. Well, let me just continue the tier list. I changed it to no effort because I do not feel comfortable putting cute animals at I paint the walls with their blood. Yeah, I'm changing a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's just say it's life or death. So yeah, I'm just gonna get the obvious out of the way first. In fact, one of my roommates actually has a parrot that got loose one time and he told me not to try and catch it because just holding them too tightly can break their bones and kill them. Birds are not durable creatures. Yeah, their claws will... Yeah, a cat's claws would hurt, but it's not gonna be hard to take them down. Right, duck. Okay, dog. If it's a big dog, it goes right here. But the dog as pictured, no effort. Okay, let's see if there's other no efforts here. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. Alright, first up, zebra. These things cause more accidents than any other animal in a zoo. They are mean. And while we're on that subject, horses are in the same tier. I say the zebras will be more difficult because they're more violent. Oh wait, also crab. Yeah, their pinchers will hurt, but crushing them will be no effort. Okay, buck. Same tier. Probably a bit harder because they got those antlers. Yeah, these animals, I feel like one solid punch to the face will hurt them. And then they get pissed off and stomp on my corpse. Anyway, if you want to know how I am physically, so you know what type of person is up against these animals, I'm 6'3", but I am not... I only weigh 140 pounds. I am skinny. But yeah, I have decent, if not good, combat speed. I have done karate and judo, but I'm still working on judo, and I only started a few months ago, and I'm still a white belt. But I do know a few techniques. My battle IQ has gone up. I've done power scaling for a long time, and I have been in a lot of sparring matches, and obviously judo helped a lot. My pain tolerance is insane. In fact, you know that one game where you grab your partner's hand, and then you slap your partner's hand, and then they slap yours until one of you gives up? I used to be a champion in that game when I played it in school. However, my pain tolerance is good, but I'm screaming in pain with some of these animals biting me, scratching me, stabbing me, trampling me, stomping on me. My pain tolerance is not going to be a factor against any big animals on this list. Okay, squid. Get torn to shreds. I think that's a giant squid. I could be wrong, but... Oh yeah, for the aquatic animals... Okay, for this tier list, I am getting locked in a cage and fighting them. And for the aquatic ones, I'm getting trapped in a aquarium and fighting them. Which, for the whale, we're gonna need a pretty big cage. We're gonna need a really big containment. But yeah, squids. Small octopuses have tentacles that have the strength of 10 men. Imagine a squid with tentacles longer than me. Not to mention, like, big squids can, like, tangle with whales. I believe, more times than not, the whale wins, but the squids don't make it easy. Bear, get torn to shreds. Hippos can run up to 30 miles per hour, have the strongest bite force of any land animal, can bite crocs in half, and are basically bulletproof. I'm getting torn to shreds. Okay, the turtle. 50-50. I don't really see a way I can kill it, but I don't really see how it can kill me. They're pretty durable, but they're pretty slow. I may be losing a few fingers, but... yeah, I think it could go either way. Okay, tiger. I mean, obviously I know diff them. The hell am I talking about? I think tigers are one of those animals everyone just has common sense not to frickin' fight. Unless you're crazy. And yet, I still feel like we downplay just how powerful these animals are. They can get up to 10 feet when standing on their hind legs. 10 frickin' feet. I think I've even heard stories of them, like, smacking lions' faces off. And also, they can fight with bears, like brown bears, and it'd be like 50-50 on who wins the majority of the time. Not to mention, there was one man who killed a lover of a tiger. That tiger went on to kill over 400 men. Most of them were armed. I'd get destroyed by a tiger. I would be in a cage with a tiger and have like 3 Mike Tysons with brass knuckles, and I still wouldn't feel safe. Alright, wolves. Get torn to shreds. Here's the thing, I play and wrestle with big dogs like pit bulls, but they exhaust the hell out of me when I'm playing with them, and something tells me those dogs are holding back more than me. And I have been in a cage with an Arctic wolf, and I know how big they can get. I would get torn to shreds against a non-holding back wolf. Komodo dragon, get torn to shreds. Lion, rip to shreds. Later on, I'll rank each tier from most likely to be to least likely. Okay, bald eagle. They are a bitch to catch, and my face would be scarred up, but I think I would win. Because, like I said with parrots, birds are just not durable creatures at all. And something tells me if me holding a parrot too tightly can kill them, something tells me smacking them too hard or body slamming them would kill them. But yeah. Now, bald eagles are pretty darn strong. Like, they can lift goats off the ground. About that, my phone turned itself off, but anyway. Eagles can just straight up grab goats and carry them short distances. They are strong. But here's the difference between me and a goat. When an eagle tries to grab me and carry me off, a goat can't hold on for dear life and then punch it while I'm only like 2 feet off the air. So yeah, it would scratch my face a few times, maybe peck me a little, try to grab it, wouldn't work. Eventually, it would try and carry me off. I'm like a foot off the ground, and I hold on with one hand and then smack it with the other, and once we're onto the ground, just freaking body slam it. Like, I'm winning against an eagle. But my face is still gonna be messed up. Alright, rhino. Like, not even a contest. Panda. If I had any chance against a bear, it would be a panda. However, still a freaking bear. They're lazy, they're slow, and they're not that big compared to other bears, but they are still strong, they're still durable, and I believe their bite forces are like right around lion level. Like, they can bite with somewhere around the same strength as a lion. Alright, gorillas. I get torn to shreds. Yet again, just like tigers. Most people have the common sense not to fight a gorilla, and yet I still feel like we downplay them. I don't know how many people know this, but they have stronger bite forces than lions. Yeah. Mike Tyson ain't fighting that, and neither am I. Not to mention, I heard this from Seth the programmer, but there was even a story where a gorilla held a man into the air and ripped the other man's head with the other arm. Gorillas are monsters. We are so happy they're pacifists. And I'm glad that chimpanzees aren't on this, because they're honestly the animals I'm the most scared of. But yeah, only reason why gorillas lose to leopards is because their skin can be torn just as easily as ours. Orangutan. Orangutan? I get a few hits. They're weaker and smaller than gorillas, but they're still gonna beat me. Evolution put a man on the moon, but it still made every other ape swell enough to put us on the news. Anyway, if you wonder where I got some of these animal facts, I watched a lot of The Most Extreme and Wildcrafts as a kid, and even right now I watch a ton of Casual Geographic. Anyway, so I do know a lot about these animals. Speaking of which, okay, this one I don't know if it's like a doe or a llama. I can't really see the face, so I'm not going to do it. Great white shark. This is going to be the one. This is going to be the biggest hot take of the whole video, but 50-50. Do they have one of the strongest bite forces ever? Yes. Are they fast in the water? Yes. Can they grow up to 20 feet? Yes. But here's the thing about sharks. I specifically know a shark's weaknesses. Go for the eyes, go for the nose, and go for the gills when getting attacked by a shark. However, it's still like, there's still a huge chance, you know what, I'm putting it a tier down. There is still a huge chance that it tears me to shreds, and actually, thanks to Shark Week and 47 meters down, like, one of my biggest fears is a shark swimming up and biting my leg. That just looks like one of the most painful things on earth, and I could either see it going a few ways. One, a shark bites me, and I either give up from the pain or pass out from the pain. Two, I go for the gills and it swims off. Or three, I try and go for the gills and then the shark just tears me apart. Yeah, a shark is winning more times than not, but thank God I got that Batman prep time. I just don't know if I can apply it in this fight because their attack potency and speed is just so much greater than mine. Elephants. I don't think there's a single land animal that's still alive that can 1v1 an elephant and win. I mean, like, even hippos and rhinos would be screwed. Okay, snakes. Okay, here are the top 3 animals I'm the most terrified of. Snakes, stonefish, and chimpanzees. Seriously, snakes and stonefish, just pick one. Just pick one. Camouflage or venom? Why do you need to give me anxiety by giving them both? But they get in a hit, but I win. Alright, here's how it goes down. I try and attack it. It bites me. I crush its head. I scream in pain. I go to the hospital. I get a cure. I go on with my life. Okay, alligators. Now, the thing about alligators is they're really inconsistent. Like, other times you hear stories about men throwing alligators through a Wendy's. And there was even an episode of Impractical Jokers where Q had to get a backpack off an alligator. Not to mention, people tend to wrestle alligators for fun. I don't really get it. But an alligator would still, alligators would tear me to shreds. On water or off of water. They can get to, like, there are smaller alligators, and those things I just said were with smaller alligators, but alligators can get to, like, 10 to 20 feet. And they have the second strongest bite force of any land animal right next to the hippo. So yeah, I'm screwed against an alligator. Cheetah. And it'd be close, but I lose. Like, a cheetah is still a bit stronger than me. And not to mention, I heard that they have like a 500 psi bite force. But they're like the pussies of the savannah, pun intended. Like, one hyena can make like 4 cheetahs back off. And one cheetah even gave up his meal because some vultures won in. Not to mention, I guess it goes down to how the cheetah is going to fight me. If it tries to tackle me and we start throwing hands, I could see myself winning, but if it's just running at me, scratching me, then running again, then running back at me and scratching me again, rinse and repeat, I'm screwed. 75 miles per hour. No one on Earth is catching a cheetah. Octopus. They are definitely the most inconsistent animals on this list, so I'm putting them at 50-50. If it, like, not even the picture is helping. If it's an octopus the size of my hand, I'm winning. It'll get hard for them to get off my hand, but I'd still win. No effort. However, if it's an octopus the size of a couch, I get torn to shreds. And so it's just like a middle ground. It really just depends on how big the damn thing is. Alright, peacock. Get a few hits, but I win. Just, you know what? And, ow. Like, the birds, like, decently sized birds that can fly, like, would be hard, especially if they have talons. No, they would just have talons if they're big and can fly, but if it's, like, below, like, waist length and don't fly, I'm winning. Because, like I said, birds are just not durable at all. A good as hell body slam or punch is gonna take it out. Alright, sheep, be close. I only see myself winning if I tip it over and, not to sound like a psychopath, but start stomping on its face because, well, all of these are just fights to the death. Have to do what I have to do to survive. But, yeah, their bites will hurt, their headbutts will hurt, they're decently fast and decently heavy, but I just have so many things going towards me. They're not as big or strong as other animals, and they don't really have that many winning conditions. Whales. Only chance I have against a whale is if I just put myself in its blowhole. Oh my. Oh, shut up. But yeah, whales can get to 50 to like 60 feet. I think they can even get bigger. I feel like if I even try to swim next to its flipper or tail, it will break my ribcage and then I would sink to the bottom. But that's not even the most terrifying thing about a whale. Them saying, fuck you and your whole lineage, and their native tongue will burst my eardrums and burst my lungs. I am dead against a whale. Okay, seals, they can get to like 800 pounds. They're not very fast on land, but they still have good teeth. Also, I just don't see me having any wing conditions at all. Okay, cow. Cow tipping is a thing, so actually, no, wait. Maybe 50-50. They're really strong, really heavy, and like, I'm pretty sure some headbutts, trampling, biting. These things are overpowering me. Actually, you know what? Tier below, I don't see how, unless I try to stomp on its face, like I did with the sheep, I don't see any win conditions, even pushing it to the ground. They're really freaking heavy. I am screwed against a cow. I am screwed against your mother, which is ironic because I screw your mother. Alright, so, next up, dolphin, they can take on sharks and win. And I don't really know that many weaknesses I can exploit. Actually, you know what? And goat. They have horns, but they're even smaller than sheep, at least in this picture. Alright, now time for the ranking. Okay. In what order? I think that's good. Oh. I don't think there's a particular order for octopus because it literally only depends on the size. I think These will be... No, wait, that's not a goose, that's a swan. I think a swan would be more difficult than a peacock. They're just much more aggressive. Okay, now for the no effort. This will be... There. There. Like the crabs and the lobster. Their pinches will hurt. No doubt about that. But honestly, me just squishing their bodies will be enough. I can crush them with my hands. It'd be no problem. They pinch me, I go, ow! And that's about it. Anyway, let me know in the comments which ones you agree with and which ones you don't. I definitely know the shark is going to be controversial, but got that Batman prep time. But let me know if there are animals that belong higher or lower, and I'll see you guys. Wait! What is it? Can I do the outro? Okay. Okay. Bye, Felicias!